Now think about the last time you heard a song that hit too hard, or stepped outside at 6 in the morning in January. Goosebumps appeared on your skin in less than a tenth of a second. You did not decide that. Your brain did not even know it was happening yet. Your body just ran a program. Someone in Siberia ran the same program this morning. So did someone in Nairobi, and someone in Sao Paulo. Different climates, different genetics, different lives. The same reflex. There is a reason your body still does this, and it goes back much further than you expect. The reflex has a formal name, cutaneous piloerection. Tiny muscles called erector pili sit at the base of every hair follicle. When the sympathetic nervous system fires, those muscles contract. The hairs stand up. Goosebumps. It's the same system that floods you with adrenaline when something slams a door behind you at night. It does not ask your opinion. It fires in the time a predator covers 10 meters. This reflex exists in dogs, cats, bears, chimpanzees, porcupines, sea otters. It predates mammals as a category. The circuit is very, very old. To understand why, go back 300,000 years. Early humans carried far more body hair than any living human today. When a predator appeared at the edge of camp, the erector pili fired. Every hair stood upright. The body suddenly appeared physically larger. A bigger target means higher injury risk, so predators moved on. The reflex had a second function. Raised hair traps a thin layer of warm air against the skin. On a cold night, that pocket added real warmth. One mechanism, two purposes, size and heat. The ancestors whose reflex fired fastest survived slightly more often. Their descendants carry the same hardware today. Then the hair started to disappear. Over hundreds of thousands of years, humans shed most of it. In 2003, Nina Jablonski at Penn State proposed the leading explanation. Humans became endurance runners under the open sun. Thick hair trapped heat and blocked sweat from evaporating. Losing it let the body finally cool itself. So the hair went, but the muscles that cause goosebumps did not. Evolution left the muscle in place. It did no harm. The erector pili still sit under your skin right now, waiting for a signal that used to do something. When that system fires today, the muscles still contract. The hairs rise. Fine, short, mostly invisible. No size increase, no insulation. The full 300,000-year-old sequence runs and produces goosebumps. Biologists call this a vestigial reflex. It worked in our ancestors and lost its purpose in us, like wisdom teeth or the tendon you can see in your wrist. Your body is full of machinery built for a world that's gone. Goosebumps are the one you can see. The cold trigger still makes sense, leftover insulation, but there is another trigger, nothing to do with cold or predators: music. Around 60% of people get physical chills from music. Research from the University of Southern California in 2019 confirmed the response across cultures. Researchers call it Frisson. It hits most at unexpected musical moments. Matthew Sachs found frisson-prone people have denser wiring between hearing and emotion. So why does the same pathway fire for a predator and for a cello? It doesn't read context. It responds to intensity. A loud bang or a soaring note, both read as high intensity. The body reacts the same way it once did to a predator. The hair tries to rise. The music plays on. And humans don't only get chills alone. In 2022, the University of Groningen tracked concert audiences with sensor wristbands. When a musical peak hit, goosebumps swept the crowd at almost the same second. Total strangers. Afterward, they reported feeling more socially connected. The reflex that once made a lone human look bigger to a predator now ties strangers together in one room. Piloerection is more than one muscle twitch. It floods the body with norepinephrine. Heart races, pupils widen, blood shifts the muscles. Goosebumps are just one visible part of it. Charles Darwin described piloerection back in 1872 in The Expression of the Emotions in Man and Animals. He called it a trace of ancestral function with no current use. 150 years on, why some people get chills every time and others never do is still an open question. Jonathan Haidt at New York University studied where piloerection overlaps with what he calls elevation. Elevation is what you feel witnessing something morally remarkable, unexpected generosity, real courage, exceptional skill. Haidt found elevation reliably produces goosebumps and a warmth in the chest. The reflex that once protected ancestors from predators is now wired into our response to goodness. Fear, cold, music, a stranger's courage. The same circuit, completely different meaning. Every time you step into cold air, your body tries to raise a coat of fur it hasn't had for 200,000 years. Every time music catches you off guard, the same pathway fires that once prepared your ancestor for something far worse than a symphony. The reflex never failed. Your world changed. The code did not. You carry hundreds of these, reflexes for a world that's gone. Goosebumps are the one you can see. Look at your arm the next time it happens. 300,000 years. Still running.